Good morning NTU. My name is Eugene Tang.
And I'm Sherlyn Seah.
Welcome to First Look. Here are your top stories for today.
Time is running out for over 500 animals at the Live Turtle and Tortoise Museum. The lease for the Turtle Museum in Singapore will be expiring next year to make way for urban developments in the Jurong Lake district.
Ice cream vendors seem to be part of a dying trade, but a group of students have made efforts to revamp the ice cream cart business. It seems that these ice cream vendors will soon have a lot in store for them.
On today's Fresh Look, I'm here at Kim Chu at Joo Place. I'm making suji cookies, a traditional Nonya pastry, with some elderly and student volunteers. Stick around for more.
Let's head on to our first story. Did you know that the world's only Turtle and Tortoise Museum is here in our very own country? Unfortunately, this amazing record will soon be no longer. Reporter Kimberly Kwek has more.
Singapore will see another place of cultural significance close down when the Live Turtle and Tortoise Museum finishes its lease next year. With over 500 animals, this place holds the Guinness World Record for the largest collection of tortoise and turtle items. Miss Connie Tan, the museum's founder, shares with us her story.
My dad and I started the museum many years ago, I think year 2001, and see what we can do in terms of education program. So that's how we started, and we went through quite a bit to set up the whole museum, and it was fun. Actually, it was very good to see the other kids and all that being able to touch the tortoises, feel the surface of the shell, and being able to know, come so close to the turtles. It was very rewarding.
However, in order to make way for the upcoming development of the Jurong Lake district, this place will have to close down. These 500 tortoises and turtles still have no place to go, and time is running out.
I have no idea what's going to happen, where I'm going, what I'm going to do, and it's very sad. Sacrifices have to be made. If I can have a place like that again, or if I can stay here, that would be the best I can ever, but I know I can't. I will have to do something. So I'm winding down my own business just to make the office space available so that the moment I have to go, I have to bring the turtles into my office, which is very bad because I'm killing one business to survive one identity.
Many visitors expressed regret, but recognized that closures of such places of interest are not uncommon in Singapore.
It's very sad. I mean, where would the animals be going? I hope we find a suitable place for them to live.
Our heritage we should keep. Just embrace it and build things around it instead of just throwing it away.
If development has to happen, I'm hoping that they would preserve, good parts of it, that the younger generation can see what it used to be.
It's not doing good for the value of the land that we are on right now today. I understand, it's a business structure after all. Singapore works as a very business structure. Nature, conservation, wildlife, animals, redevelopment, they don't mix.
As more places of heritage vanish due to new urban changes, it is something Singaporeans have to accept as our country constantly develops for progress.
For the first time in years, people got to experience Haw Par Villa beyond its usual closing time of 7 p.m. It was host to the inaugural Noise Invasion Festival, which boasted a lineup of performances by local artists like Sabry. This was part of Haw Par Villa's 80th anniversary fiesta, which included guided tours, educational workshops and carnival booths. This is one of the initiatives to bring the park back to its glory days since its dwindle in visitation since the 80s. Hey, what's the sound?
Oh, sorry, that's just my phone.
Oh, is it the old Nokia 3310 that you got there?
That's right. Do you remember playing Snake on your phone when you were a child? The phone riding on waves of nostalgia hit the shores of Singapore in mid-October after a 10-year hiatus. Reporter Charlene Chua has the story.
Nokia 3310, one of the most iconic handphones in the 2000s, is back again with upgraded technology and a brand new design. Latest features include a 2.0 megapixel camera, Bluetooth connectivity, and earphone jacks. The battery supports 22 hours of talk time and up to a month on standby.
Gone are the days of the old Nokia 3310. With a revamped design, the classic is back to serve a new generation of users. But of course, one thing that hasn't changed is none other than everyone's favorite childhood game, Snake.
On top of bringing back childhood memories, this phone might just become a new favourite among parents with young children. First Look spoke to some parents to find out what they think about young children using smartphones and their opinions on the new Nokia 3310.
I'm not going to give him a handphone until he's asking for it. That depends on when he's going to ask for it. I'm estimating about about 7 to 10 years old.
Yeah, I think this should be enough. She just need to make phone call and message, and yeah, this should be enough.
Probably if the school allows, yeah. So in any cases, I need to contact her. But as primary 1, primary 2, I think she doesn't need because I'll be fetching her from school and to and fro from school.
There is constant debate on what is the appropriate age to expose children to technology. Parents' opinions also differ when it comes to issues like trusting their children with a smartphone. Dr. Esposito, a developmental psychology professor, explains that while there is a need for parents to keep in contact with their children, young children may misuse their smartphones without proper guidance. He adds that phones with restricted social media access can help parents to strike a balance. The idea is to help our children be masters, not slaves of technology. With its simple but practical functions, this dumb phone might just surpass all other smartphones as a choice for young children.
Before we go for a short break, let's check out how Hoi Ying is doing at Kimchu.
I've just put our first batch of suji cookies in the oven. Stick around after the break to find out how they turn out.
Hope you're having a good morning. Welcome back to First Look.
In today's edition of Fresh Look, we sent our reporter Hoi Ying down to renowned Peranakan delicacy business Kimchu, where some volunteers are currently baking suji cookies for the inaugural Northeast Community Development Council's Community Give Back 2017. Hoi Ying?
While we're waiting for our cookies to bake, today we have with us Kimchu's grandson, Mr. Edmund Wong. So hi Edmund, how are you?
Hi, very good, thank you. And so
can you tell us more about Kimchu?
Kimchu is my grandma. The business is Kimchu Kwek Chang. We've been around since 1945. People know us as the rice dumpling making business. But we do a spectrum of different things. Over here we have cookies, we have fashion textiles, we're also in the tourism industry as well.
So can you tell us more about the program that's happening today?
Yeah, so today we are actually baking for a good cause. We are hoping to reach out to at least 200 residents in the home of All Saints Home. Hopefully we can bless them with our cookies today.
Can you tell us more about the objective of this program?
So we have CSR programs throughout the entire year. This particular program is really meant for us to bless the residents of All Saints Home, but also allow residents who are keen of this region, of this area community, to come together and bake them together. We could easily bake them ourselves, but it will be a lot more meaningful if we can engage more Singaporeans, more community partners together and make it more meaningful for everybody.
I see. So how long has this program been going on for?
Well, we've been doing this since 2009. Right.
So do the beneficiaries change every year?
Well, we try and stick to some, but yes, we try and touch base to as many different organizations as possible, to bless as many people as possible. Right.
So can you tell us more about Kimchu and how it plans to continue its legacy and tradition?
I think it's necessary that the business continues on because there is a passion to want to revitalize it. And up to my generation, I'm the third generation business owner. We have been looking into areas whereby we can revitalize our culture through the way we present our products. One could be through packaging, could be from the way in which we do events. So it's quite varied. Yes.
I see. So why do you think it's important to continue the family business?
Well, I think it's crucial. I think one day if we stop this family business, one of these days perhaps the next generation of Singaporeans might not be able to acquire or taste something that belongs part of our heritage.
I see.
Right.
Okay. Thank you very much, Edmund.
You're most welcome.
This concludes the segment of today's Fresh Look. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Hoi Ying. These cookies will be distributed to elderly in the All Saints Home.
The inaugural Architectural Heritage Season was launched on Tuesday to raise public awareness of Singapore's built heritage. Speaking at the Architectural Heritage Awards ceremony at the newly restored Cathedral of the Good Shepherd, Second Minister for National Development Mr. Desmond Lee said that conservation is more than just restoring the facade of the building.
That we should keep our heritage buildings alive and keep these buildings meaningful for everyone, especially future generations, through good storytelling.
The Architectural Heritage Season will run through the month of November, and the URA has planned a series of public tours, heritage trails and seminars. For more information, you can check out the link on the screen right now.
The National Parks Board and URA announced on 21st October that the 4-kilometre stretch of the corridor between the Hillview area and the Bukit Timah railway station will begin enhancement works next year. The URA says that visitors can expect to see existing railway heritage structures restored to their former glories, combined with greenery and wildlife in the area. Salvaged railway tracks will be reinstated between the Steel Truss Bridge across Bukit Timah Road and Dunnan Road and the old railway station to recapture the route that trains used to run along. The works are slated to be completed by 2021.
For today's last look, we bring back this nostalgic icon of Singapore, pushcart ice cream stalls. Reporter Charlene Chua has more.
Pushcart ice cream stalls are unique to Singapore, but with modern developments, the ice cream uncles seem to be part of a dying trade.
在新一代的人啊，他好像不需要这种保留了，因为这种行业很辛苦了，要热晒雨淋啊，这种工作啊不好做了，很辛苦了。以前的干冰还很便宜的，1 kilo 才1毛钱，5分1毛，现在1 kilo 差不多2块多。
But there are other reasons why young people are not entering the industry.
They have to be very practical. At the end of it is that how much money I can make as compared to other type of jobs. It's about some of this opportunity cost. It's also about, I think the point about demand and whether people like this or not.
Last month, F&N Creameries, the main supplier of ice cream blocks for the vendors, collaborated with the SMU Marketing Society to start the F&N Ice Cream Brand Challenge. This is an initiative for students to revamp the ice cream hawker cart. According to a F&N spokesman, they recognise the need to revamp the business due to the changing landscape of this industry. Team Life, the winning team of the challenge, proposed the use of high-tech solutions to revamp the hawker carts.
The blocks of ice is actually a huge burden on these ice cream uncles. So that's the reason why we came out with our long-term strategy for the using the solar panels, which will help to replace these ice cream blocks, because the solar panels will use solar energy to then keep the refrigerator refrigerated. This is the long-term strategy that we believe that will help the ice cream uncles save more money in the long run.
有改装了，它会保存它的冷度啊，就比较好了。以前很少了，一个桶啊卖到几十年有没有换？现在的桶一下子就换了，很喜欢了。
While the F&N Ice Cream Brand Challenge is a step towards preserving this heritage, much more has to be done.
In this industry, it is possible to sustain it, to grow it even, but you need to continuously innovate through understanding the needs of your target groups.
Team Life says that it is important to preserve this tradition because it is part of our culture.
This ice cream cart is actually from our childhood and like our lifestyle. When we grow up, we still buy ice cream from these carts. It's very important to preserve this heritage that is unique to Singapore.
A trial scheme will be rolled out by the end of next month. With these implementations, the ice cream uncles will be able to continue in this industry while preserving its age-old tradition. This has been Charlene Chua reporting for First Look.
And that's it on First Look. Join us again tomorrow.
Have a great day ahead and we'll see you then.